Hey guys, it's Arya filling in for Adam on his 9 o'clock slot. If you want to see more of me, you can find my channel linked in the description down below. Elon Musk's website is down right now, and if Elon Musk can't even handle his own little social network, what is he doing in our government national database holding national secrets with high-level security clearance with a bunch of 19-year-olds? Random question. I don't know. There was, still is, a massive cyber attack against X. We get attacked every day, but this was done with a lot of resources. Either a large coordinated group and or country is involved. Tracing, ... Issues were first reported around 5:30 a.m., hitting a high of nearly 21,000 reports. Outages peaked at more than 41,000 users shortly after 10 a.m. As of 1 p.m., more than 35,000 users reported issues. It comes months after the Musk-owned platform experienced widespread error because remember, this isn't the first time that X has experienced some type of technical difficulty. Do we all remember when Donald Trump just completely sounded robotic and horrid because of all of the technical difficulties and the weird X Twitter Talkspace thing that he was doing during the election? Going back to this tweet, the cyber attack in question is you being according to your elementary school principal, not my words, and firing all of the engineers. Now, this is a very harsh way to put it, but if Elon Musk is going in there and systematically removing people that are qualified for their jobs, and then all of a sudden, the thing that their job was supposed to do is now suffering data breaches and all of these understaffing technical difficulties, I don't know, would it not make sense to blame the fact that Elon Musk went in there and made them understaffed and just started firing them left and right?
Elon Musk tried to fire U.S. air traffic controllers to save money in the wake of multiple U.S. air crashes and near misses. A really shocking story today. We did not know this. We knew that air traffic control staff were fired by Elon and company, and then they were forced to hire them back when they realized what a disaster it was. We did not know that Elon Musk tried to fire U.S. air traffic controllers to save money in the wake of multiple U.S. air crashes and near misses. A really shocking story today. We did not know this. We knew that air traffic control staff were fired by Elon and company, and then they were forced to hire them back when they realized what a disaster it was. We did not know that actual air traffic controllers, but the news broke today via the New York Times that yesterday in that White House meeting where Trump finally kind of put Elon in his place, Elon got into an argument with Transportation Secretary Duffy, another Trump supporter, who basically accused Elon and his staff of trying to fire air traffic controllers. Elon's staff actually ordered the secretary, apparently, to fire the air traffic controllers, and only through the intervention of the secretary himself saying, I'm not going to do it, he saved the jobs. Elon then tried to get cute and say, well, what's the name of the air traffic controllers who were fired if we were going to fire them? And he said, there are no names because I stopped your staff from firing them, Elon. Really shocking news. This shows that Elon's staff actually was doing the firing, that his staff was empowered to fire people, not even caring about what the safety issues were for the American public.
And that is just exactly what he's doing. Okay, he's not thinking anything through here. He wasn't thinking it through when he went into Twitter and was like, yeah, all of these extraneous administrative admin personnel that are just wasting time, they're not doing anything productive. Give me a list of 5 things that you did in the past week without actually putting any type of logic, reasoning, methodology, 2 seconds of thinking into it. Going in there and just destroying things willy-nilly has consequences. I'll give you another example, and this one's hurting the US economy. The economy that everyone voted for because Harris would have been so horrid for it, I guess.
So genius big brain Elon Musk just tanked a $22 billion investment for Starlink by insulting a Mexican billionaire. Now, this gentleman here is Carlos Slim, the 85-year-old Mexican billionaire who is in charge of América Móvil, which is a telecommunications giant that had a big deal with Elon Musk's Starlink internet project. A pretty good deal, all things considered, you know. It's a huge global deal that's going to net Elon Musk a lot of money. We're talking tens of billions of dollars of investment. However, Elon decided to be a smart aleck and repost a tweet about one of his business partners, which accused him of having strong ties to the cartel criminal gangs. Carlos Slim did the right thing. He announced, well, since this guy is levying allegations against me that I'm connected to the cartels, even though he wants tens of billions of dollars of investment from me, I am going to transfer it elsewhere. That $22 billion of investment, rather than going to Starlink and Elon, is now going to China and Europe. And Elon loses a major trading partner in 25 countries. Yet another huge blow for the United States' commercial power around the world. All of the money, cheek fillers, and Botox and hair transplants in the world are not going to stop Elon Musk from being this guy. Bitter, miserable little nerd that thinks he's better than everyone else and doesn't realize that he actually needs to take accountability for the stupid things he does and says. This was not the woke mind virus, okay? Elon talked himself out of $22 billion in public. Right decision from Carlos Slim as far as I'm concerned. Follow for more.
The fact that we have an American Republican president who has the richest man in the world at his side, the biggest government contractor, is losing government contracts with the US's second biggest trading partner to China. Can we just take a minute to digest that sentence? This is not the workings and the consequences and the actions of a competent, rule-by-strength leader that's versed in foreign diplomacy and how to, get compromise and function in a global stage. These are the actions of whatever type of asset that has a very clear agenda to completely distance America from the rest of the Western world. Slim's telecom giant, American Mobile, has announced an ambitious investment of $22 billion over the next 3 years to enhance its own telecommunications infrastructure. According to the publication, this initiative aims to solidify its market dominance while reducing reliance on external satellite-based activities like Starlink. We have a country actively moving away from the US because of childish behavior, because Elon Musk decided that, I don't know, for some reason you can't be a billionaire in Mexico without having some tie to the Mexican cartel. Because he thinks that real life is Twitter, and that you can negotiate with people the way that you can just own the libs on Twitter. Except that doesn't work in real life. And now we have foreign powers actively pulling away from the US. Phenomenal. Great. The girls are fighting, and Donald Trump is trying to cover it up with a Truth Social post saying that Elon and Marco have a great relationship, and any other statement is fake news, okay? Even though it was reported by the New York Times, a publication that for some reason he continues to give leaks to and continues to seek the validation of for some weird reason. Probably because at the end of the day, he's just a rich kid that grew up in Manhattan and really wants to fit in. Okay, and at the end of the day, this guy is a loser fraud that is chronically online and treats the entire world as though it is his algorithmically curated Twitter For You page where he puts himself above everyone else, quite literally using a multiplier of 1,000. That's how this guy sees the world. And he's the first friend of our president, so